So hello and welcome in this video on quadratic equations. Okay, so today we will discuss about quadratic equations, and in particular we will study about the method of completing the square to solve a quadratic equation. तो सबसे पहले हम लोग देखते हैं कि क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन हमारा होता किस फॉर्म में है. सो कोई भी इक्वेशन जो भी आपको इस फॉर्म में गिवन होगा, लाइक ए एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस बी एक्स प्लस सी इज इक्वल्स टू 0 is known as a quadratic equation. Okay, so this is our quadratic equation. In fact, this is a complete quadratic equation. Okay, so means in general we define our quadratic equation as fx is equals to 0, where this fx is a polynomial of डिग्री 2. सो कोई भी इक्वेशन हमारा इस फॉर्म का जहां पर fx एक पॉलिनोमियल है डिग्री 2 का, उसको हम लोग क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन कहते हैं. नाउ दिस इज द कंप्लीट फॉर्म ऑफ अ क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन. मींस वी आर हैविंग, इफ you are having this b is equals to 0, then if this b is equals to 0, then you have ax square plus c is equals to 0. so यहाँ पर आपका अगेन एक क्वाड्रेटिक टर्म मीन्स डिग्री 2 का टर्म है, this x square. so this is again a quadratic equation. Now suppose if your c is 0, then you are having ax square plus bx is equals to 0. so this is again we are having here this x square term. so again we are having a degree 2 polynomial here. so ये भी हमारा quadratic equation है. but if you consider this a is equals to 0, then you will left with only bx plus c is equals to 0, which is a linear equation. okay, this is our linear equation. this is not quadratic equation because यहाँ पर आपके पास एक linear या degree 1 का polynomial है. so for quadratic equation, so this for quadratic equation we should have this a as non-zero, otherwise this equation will be converted into a linear equation. okay, so next हम solutions की अगर हम बात करें, solution क्या होता है. so any value of x, any value of x or any other variable, means your quadratic equation आपको इस फॉर्म में भी गिवन हो सकते हैं, जरूरी नहीं एक्स के टर्म में हो. लाइक यू मे हैव दिस फॉर्म ए टी स्क्वायर प्लस बी टी प्लस सी इज इक्वल्स टू 0, और यू मे हैव ए वाई स्क्वायर प्लस बी वाई प्लस सी इज इक्वल्स टू 0. सो दिस इज अ क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन इन टर्म्स ऑफ टी एंड दिस इज अ क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन इन टर्म्स ऑफ वाई. ओके, सो सॉल्यूशन से हमारा मतलब क्या है, एनी वैल्यू ऑफ x इफ योर वेरिएबल इन्वॉल्व इन द क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन इज x, which satisfies the quadratic equation. okay, so which satisfies the given quadratic equation. so x की कोई भी वैल्यू या y या t जिसके भी टर्म में हमारा क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन है, उसकी कोई भी वैल्यू जो इक्वेशन को सेटिस्फाई करेगी वो हमारी एक सॉल्यूशन फॉर्म करेगी. सो फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू कंसीडर So consider x square plus 3x minus 4 is equals to 0. So suppose this is your quadratic equation. Now if you put x is equals to 1 here, so when you substitute this x is equals to 1 in this equation, you will have the square of 1 plus 3 into 1 minus 4. So this will be 4 minus 4, which is equals to 0. So this value satisfies the given quadratic equation, hence it is a solution of the given quadratic equation. Now coming to our discussion on completing the square. So this is a method which we can use to solve a quadratic equation. So completing the square. So completing the square में हम लोग क्या करते हैं? Suppose you are given a quadratic equation of this form. So सबसे पहले अगर आपको ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 के फॉर्म में इक्वेशन गिवन है, so what you will do, you will divide this whole equation by this a, means the coefficient of x square. So this will become x square plus b upon a x plus c is equals to 0. Now you have to focus on the coefficient of x here and its sign also, means whether it is of positive sign or with negative sign. So you have to take care of these two things. So पहली जो हमारी चीज़ है वो है हमारा कोफिशिएंट ऑफ x और दूसरा है हमारा साइन ऑफ द कोफिशिएंट. ओके, साइन ऑफ द कोफिशिएंट. सो इफ दिस इज विथ पॉजिटिव साइन, अगर ये पॉजिटिव साइन के साथ है या ये नेगेटिव साइन के साथ है, तो हम किस तरीके से काम करेंगे? अगर ये पॉजिटिव साइन के साथ है, सो वी विल कंसीडर नाउ. अब आपको थोड़ा केयरफुली होके समझना है. हम इस b बाई ए को 2 से डिवाइड करेंगे, यानी कि b ओवर 2a, और हम इसको लिख देंगे होल स्क्वायर. ओके, और जब आप ऐसा करते हो तो क्या मिलेगा आपको? सो यू आर हैविंग एक्स स्क्वायर, सो दिस इज a स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर, सो दिस इज b स्क्वायर ओवर 4a स्क्वायर प्लस 2 into a into b, so which is b over 2a. तो यहां से ये आपको मिल जाएगा एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर ओवर 4a स्क्वायर प्लस b अपॉन a x. सो इसमें से हमारे पास ये और ये टर्म ऑलरेडी हमारे इक्वेशन में है. एडिशनली हमारे पास क्या आया है? एडिशनली हमारे पास b स्क्वायर ओवर 4a स्क्वायर आया है. सो वी विल सब्ट्रैक्ट दिस b स्क्वायर ओवर 4a स्क्वायर. सो यहां से आपको क्या मिलेगा? ये जो हमारा पहले 3 टर्म्स हैं, this you can write as x plus b upon 2a whole square. Now we are having b square upon 4a square, and we are already having plus c here is equals to 0. So this term will be a constant now. This is a single constant. So हम क्या करेंगे? हम यहां से इस कांस्टेंट को लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में ट्रांसफर करेंगे एंड वी विल सॉल्व द इक्वेशन. नाउ कमिंग टू दिस नेगेटिव साइन, मींस इफ दिस b over 2a और b over a is of नेगेटिव साइन, तो हम क्या करेंगे? हम इसको x माइनस b over 2a होल स्क्वायर. पुट करेंगे. नाउ दिस विल बी ए स्क्वायर मीन्स एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर यानी बी स्क्वायर ओवर 4a square minus 2ab means 2 into x into b over 2a. Now these two terms are already in our equation, means when we are having this negative sign. So what we will do, we will write this as x minus b over 2a whole square, and if we subtract this additional term, so this will be the same first two terms as given in the equation, and we are having plus c is equals to 0. So again we transfer this constant towards the right hand side and we will solve the equation. So आपको बस दो ही चीज़ों पर फोकस करना है कि आपको पहली चीज़ आपको देखनी है कि आपका जो कोफिशिएंट है वो एक्स स्क्वायर का जो कोफिशिएंट है वो आपका 1 होना चाहिए. अगर वो ऐसा नहीं है तो आप उसको डिवाइड करेंगे. उसके बाद हम कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स को देखेंगे वो कितना आ रहा है और उसकी वैल्यू का हाफ हम कंसीडर करेंगे. लाइक यहाँ पर मैंने जैसे आपको दिखाया कि b ओवर a आ रहा था तो हमने कोफिशिएंट यहाँ पर b ओवर 2a लिया यहाँ पर. और if this b over a is with positive sign, then we will consider x plus b over 2a whole square, and we subtract the square of this b over 2a here. So this is how we can use this completing square. Now in order to get a clear understanding, we can take some examples here. So let us consider the example number 1. So here we are given this x square plus 4x minus 5 is equals to 0, and we have to solve this quadratic equation by completing the square. So सबसे पहले आप यहाँ पर देखते हो x square, what is the coefficient of x square? So because there is no number is here, so we can consider that coefficient of x square is 1. Now so from here you are having a is equals to 1, b is equals to 4 and c is equals to minus 5. Now अब आपको क्या करना है, next you have to look at the coefficient of x, which is 4 with positive sign. So what we have to do, we have to consider plus b over 2a. So b means 4 and 2a means here the value of a is 1. So we will consider this b over 2a. Okay. So this b over 2a will be 4 over 2. So this is coming out 2. So we will write this as x plus b by 2a means x plus 2 whole square minus, if you look at this, so here we have to subtract this b square minus 4a square means the square of this b over 2a. So b over 2a is 2, so the square of this is 4, and we are having, so this is x square plus, this is in place of x square plus 4x. Now we are additionally we are having minus 5 is equals to 0, and this will give you x plus 2 whole square minus 9 is equals to 0, and from here you will obtain x plus 2 whole square is equals to 9, and this further gives you x plus 2 is equals to plus minus 3. So यहाँ से when you consider this as x plus 2 is equals to plus 3, then you will get the value of x as 3 minus 2 is equals to 1, and when you are considering this x plus 2 as minus 3, so this is x is equals to minus 3 minus 2, so this is minus 5. So we are having the solutions of this quadratic equations as 1 and minus 5. So Let us consider one more example here. So let us consider our example number 2. So here we are having x square minus 10x plus 16 is equals to 0. So again, if you look at the coefficient of x square, so this is 1. So you can write this as a over a as 1, b as minus 10, and c as 16. So here you look at the sign which is of negative. Now if you consider b over 2a, so that will be minus 10 over 2a. So this is b means minus 10 over 2a means 2. So this is minus 5. So you will consider this as x, or you can consider this as x minus 5 whole square. Now what we have to subtract? We have to subtract the square of b over 2a, which is minus 5. So this is minus 25, and we are having plus 16 is equals to 0. So this will be x minus 5 whole square, and this is minus 9 is equals to 0. Now we transfer this 9 towards the right hand side, so you will get x minus 5 whole square as 9. So this will be x minus 5 is equals to plus minus 3. So again, if you consider x minus 5 is equals to 3, so this will give you x is equals to 3 plus 5 is equals to 8. And on the other hand, if you consider this x minus 5 as minus 3, so this will be x is equals to minus 3 plus 5, which is 2. So this is how we can obtain the solutions. So the solutions are x is equals to 2 and x is equals to 8, right? So before we end, एक एग्जाम्पल हम लोग और कंसिडर करते हैं. So example number 3. So here we are having 3x square plus 6x plus 1 is equals to 0, and we have to solve this quadratic equation with the help of method of completing the square. So here you can see that the coefficient of x square is not 1, in fact it is 3. So our first step is we have to divide this equation by 3. So when you divide this by 3, so this will be x square plus 2x plus 1 by 3 is equals to 0. Now again you look at the coefficient of x, which is 2, and this is with positive sign. So we have to write that a is equals to 1, b is equals to 2, and c is equals to 1 by 3. So now we will find out the value of b over 2a, which is 2 over 2, and this is coming out 1. So the coefficient of x is with positive sign, so we will write this as x plus 1 whole square, and we have to subtract the square of b over 2a, which is 1. So this is minus 1, and we are having plus 1 by 3, plus 1 by 3 here. So this is plus 1 by 3. So from here you will obtain this as x plus 1 whole square minus 2 by 3 is equals to 0, and this will give you x plus 1 whole square as 2 by 3. So this will be x plus 1 whole square as plus minus square root of 2 by 3. In fact, this is not square here. So this is x plus 1 is equals to plus minus 2 root 3. So now we will, if you consider this x plus 1 as a positive square root of 2 by 3, so from here you will obtain the value of x as minus 1 plus square root of 2 by 3. Now if you are having this x plus 1 as minus the square root of 2 by 3, so this will be x is equals to minus 1 minus square root of 2 by 3. Okay, so the solutions of this quadratic equations are x is equals to minus 1 plus square root of 2 by 3 and x is equals to minus 1 minus square root of 2 by 3. So in this way we can use the method of completing the square, and in the coming video we will study some different methods on the solution of a quadratic equation.